Unajua ni kama mjekuwa mkisoma comments ama mnaangalia. Nasema mtauza lake.
Much. Ladies and gentlemen, good morning. We have come together to have a conversation with each other, to deliberate and to think together. First, let me make it clear from the very beginning that we come from very different political parties. There are people here from Jubilee Party, there are people here from ODM Party, there are people here who are previously in the UDA Party, there are people here from the new PPA Party and the Inject Party. As the party leader of Inject, we've come together to discuss, to have a movement of youthful voices and youthful leaders who can be an alternative to the corrupt government and the crooked opposition. As you see, the state of our country right now is people are trying to look for lesser devils and to try to look for leadership where it cannot be found. They want to replace a problem with another problem. And what we are saying is the problem cannot be the solution to the problem. We as the youth of this country, we have enough votes to be president, to be deputy president, to be member of parliament in all the 290 constituencies, and to win all the senatorial and women rep positions and governor positions in this country. We are not in doubt. And as we are seated here, we've not come to ask for our share at the table. We've come to take the table. So this is now a warning shot to the political class who for a long time has put us in a merry-go-round where we replace corruption with corruption, where we keep jumping from the frying pan to the fire and from the fire back into the frying pan. We are not going to replace the corrupt government with another corrupt leadership. We are coming together as the youthful voices in this country to chart a new path for the youth of this country, and I'm encouraging all the young people that are out there. If you believe that you can be a leader, this is where you belong. Do not continue despising yourself. Do not have a low self-esteem. We are 15 million, if not 16 million young voters. Any position that we want, we can get. We are going to reason together, and we are going to find a path together that crosses cultural differences, ideological differences, and together we are going to move forward. So this is our first meeting. We hope you're not going to ask us for too much on our first meeting because we are still doing leveling, we are still trying to understand each other, we are still trying to understand everybody's journey, what our ideologies are. But as we move together, this is the youth movement that is going to be an alternative option to Kenya and that is going to drain the swamp and replace the corrupt leadership that we have that cuts across from government and even into opposition. Thank you, and that is all for today from me.
Ladies and gentlemen, good morning. My name is Kasmuel McOure from the Orange Democratic Movement UP. And today, this marks the first of many consultative meetings amongst the youthful voices in leadership in our country. And we've gathered here because now more than ever, we have a historic and monumental duty towards each other and to the nation to ensure that we get our leadership right. Part of the things we want to talk about and going forward, we have to just give you a sneak peek. We have to get this issue of corruption in our country right. We have to ensure, and part of the things we will be pressing for in the coming days, and we urge all voices who are interested in these things to come and join us. Victims of police brutality, we shall not take lightly, and we will follow up to the hilt, to the very man. We will ensure that victims of police brutality receive justice. We are also very, very keen on focusing on clinching all these elective seats, because for far too long, when you see young people gathered in front of a camera, we are the ones who stir the water, and then the political class jumps into the water. And I'm saying this knowing full well that I'm in the Orange Democratic Movement. Anybody who stands in the way of progress, of getting justice for police brutality, anyone who stands in the justice for our quest to unearth corruption and thinks of it as a joke, anyone who's playing around with devolution, we will make that an election issue. And that's why we are saying we have put our differences aside and we have gathered here as members of all those parties. This is not a political party. It is the start of consultative meetings to hold this government accountable with a view of capturing power, not in the future, in 2027. The people you are seeing here will present themselves for leadership, and we ask you to work with us. We are tired of you telling us that we are too young. We are tired of you telling us that we have to have a tribal base. Those bases that you're talking about, all of us from the houses we come from, we have found and devised strategies to come together, and we're inviting everybody, including members of civil society. And I'm here to say there's this nonsense that people are peddling on social media where you want to call everybody a project. We are not afraid. We are saying that if you are going to push negativity against the youth, we will resist that agenda. We're inviting everybody, even the ones who have been our biggest critics. We urge you to come and sit at the table and see if what we are saying is wrong, then go and report to the people. If what we are saying is just and right, and we're urging the media as well to not spin the wrong narrative about the youthful voices. Give us the function. The number of people who are driving the media are our age mates. You are the people who are going to change the media. Because you cannot just be to find sound bites of us. We believe in you, and we ask you to believe in us because we must have a very clear generational conspiracy.
Unajua ni kama mjekuwa mkisoma comments kama mnaangalia. Nasema mtauza late.
Hao watoe sacrifice. Hao watoe kafara hawa.
Acha niwasomee.
Mnabatisha viatu.
Acha niwasomee. Washaanza kumatch viatu. Hawa watauza hadi Lake Victoria. You know, I didn't notice that you were bananisha.
Hey, man.
Clowns, men on a mission. Do they know Jesus Christ? Have they repented? Ati hii ni gang ya suit.
Hey.
Watoe sacrifices. How can you become suddenly clever?
Hey.
Ngine amesema rudisha gari ya wenyewe wewe. Kubali kufutwa kazi Gasia. Ngine amesema Deputy Jesus Christ praying for the Pharisees.
All presidential candidates. Msikuwe mnanizoea kunitusi kila siku. Mnajina mkidanganya Morara is a con man. Nimekukona pesa ngapi wewe Wanjiru?
Wewe nyamaza. Tafadhali nyamaza.
How much money were you conned? Anza na hiyo.
I'm not asking you any question.
How much were you conned?
I am not asking you any question. I'm giving my
How much money were you conned?
Please shut up.
Who conned
you? Are such a bullshitter.
You said Morara is a con man. Hands up.
Yes, you are a con man.
A big one.
Big con man. C-O-N-M-A.
How much? Tunataka ulipwe saa hii.
Sitaki kulipwa. Wewe
ni ngapi?
Mwizi wa mababu. Unafaa kwanza kwa kamiti wewe.
Mbona mtu anakukona na hutaki kulipwa? Hiyo ni mazoea tuko nayo wewe.
I give it Jonas kama si mazoea.
Umezoea vibaya. Mnashindana
kila siku. Presidential candidate.
Morara ni
mtu anafikiria kuna monopoly ya information anaweza ongea.
Na tuseme ni wangapi tukulipe? Kwani hutaki kulipwa kwa nini?
Siongeangi na conmen.
Why don't you want to be paid?
Sitaki kulipa, siongeangi na conmen. I'm talking to
anybody who calls me a con man should be able to tell us how much they were conned.
And betrayed a whole movement after they had a chance to actually take this up. Now, because the finance bill is coming, you want us to support and you want us to join that cahoot of no, with that one we are not going to be doing.